I honestly thought every shrimp in this aquarium was gone. A few months ago, I added a betta to this tank. The shrimp population took a huge hit, and eventually I stopped seeing them altogether. I figured that was the end of the story. Then a few nights ago, I found a baby shrimp. And the next day, I found this healthy adult. This tank was built and filled on February 1st. To help jumpstart the cycle, I added some established filter media and 6 shrimp. At first, everything went great. The shrimp colony exploded and seemed to be thriving. Then I added a betta. The betta immediately became interested in the shrimp. Over time, I started seeing fewer and fewer of them. Eventually, I stopped seeing them at all. I assumed the colony had been wiped out. Honestly, I wasn't that surprised. Bettas and shrimp can be hit or miss, and this betta had clearly figured out that there was an easy lunch. Every week, I'd see fewer shrimp than the week before. Then one day, I realized I couldn't remember the last time I'd seen a single one. At that point, I assumed the worst, and resigned the tank to be a solo fish tank. Since I wasn't making videos at the time, I never documented any of this. I just accepted that the shrimp were gone. Then a few nights ago, I noticed something moving in the tank. Baby shrimp. Not one, multiple. That was surprising enough. But then this happened. A healthy adult shrimp appeared out in the open. And this wasn't some tiny juvenile that had just grown up. This was a fully developed adult shrimp, living somewhere in the aquarium without me noticing. There could be a lot more hiding in here than I realized. That's what has me curious. Have they been hiding this entire time? How many survived? How many shrimp are actually living in this aquarium that I never see? This tank has become much more mature since February. When this aquarium was first set up, it was pretty open. There was some plants, hardscape, but there wasn't many places to completely disappear. Over the last several months, that's changed. Plants have grown in, the wood has developed biofilm, and the algae has started growing in different areas. There are now countless tiny spaces where shrimp can hide. In some ways, this tank is a much better shrimp habitat now than it was when I first added them. Maybe they were never gone at all. One thing I've learned about shrimp is that seeing them and knowing how many you have are two very different things. Sometimes you'll see dozens of shrimp out in the open. Other times an aquarium can look completely empty. Then you move a piece of wood, trim some plants, or drop in some food, and suddenly shrimp appear from everywhere. They're surprisingly good at staying hidden when they want to. Right now, I can think of a few possibilities. Maybe the betta really did wipe out most of the colony, and only a handful survived. Maybe there has been a small population hiding in the tank this entire time. Or maybe the shrimp adapted by staying deep in the plants and only coming out when they felt safe. Honestly, I have no idea which explanation is correct. But finding baby shrimp tells me one thing for sure. At least some of them are reproducing. But after months of assuming they were gone, it's pretty cool to know that at least a few survived. For now, I'm going to keep watching and see what happens. If I find more shrimp, or if the colony starts making a comeback, I'll definitely document it here. I have a feeling this tank has a few more surprises in store for me.